Hi everyone, and thanks for tuning in to drsue.ca. What I wanted to talk to you about today is mindless eating. And this title comes from a book called Mindless Eating by Dr. Brian Wansink, who I had the pleasure of hearing speak at the American Diabetes Association meeting in Orlando, Florida a couple of weeks ago. This is a fabulous meeting of something like 15,000 healthcare professionals who are interested in the care of people who have diabetes and struggle with overweight. One problem that leads to overeating is that we don't always think about what's going in our mouths. We're on the go, we're busy, we're doing things, we're multitasking as we're eating. Stop and think, when was the last time that you actually sat down to enjoy what you were eating, to taste what you were eating, to experience a feeling of satiety and satisfaction from the food that you were eating, rather than doing it on the side along with 17 other things? One way to look at the effect of mindless eating is to think about portion sizes and portion control, and the fact that we are trained and it is very ingrained in us to finish what's on our plates. So Dr. Wansink quoted a very interesting study where a bottomless bowl was constructed that had soup that continually refilled from the bottom of a bowl. And in a research trial, it showed that when a person or a research participant was eating from this bowl and didn't realize that it was refilling continually, that person ate a lot more than if they were given a bowl that didn't continually refill, not realizing that they were doing so. Another thing to look at is studies of different sizes of portion plates. So I always like to quote one study that invited people back every Monday for 4 weeks to have lunch, and these study participants didn't know that they were actually being asked to eat from different size plates. And what they found is that the plate size they were given was directly proportionate to the number of calories that they consumed, because nobody likes the look of an empty plate, so they fill it up and then mindlessly go on and eat it until it's gone. So the point of this, I guess, is two things. The first thing is, think about what you're eating. When you're sitting down to enjoy a meal, enjoy that meal. Enjoy the psychological satisfaction of each bite that you take, at which point you'll be you'll be more likely to eat less than if you ingest larger quantities without thinking about it. And the second point is to watch your portions. A smaller plate, less food goes on it, less food is consumed. That's all for tonight, everyone. Thanks a lot. drsue.ca.